She's right, it looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been
Things
600
can
years.
change. The
Sam,
lips. What's wrong with your lips? So at $60, the game is too expensive for me to buy. But I got intrigued with all the brouhaha that's surrounding this game, so I sold my soul to the devil and I subscribed to Origin Access, and now here we are. So, hello, this is Retroburn, and today we are going to start our Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda series. And straight out of the bat, I was very frustrated with this game because I have an i5 6600 and a Pascal video card. Sure, it's only a GTX 1050 Ti, but it can run Crysis 1 and Crysis 2 at enthusiast settings. It can even run Doom at high settings. So if you Google GTX 1050 Ti, you'll find out that those specs, the settings I gave you, those are correct ones. You can see in the reviews that it can run those games at those settings. But here with Mass Effect Andromeda, at playable frame rates, and I'm not saying perfect stable 60, it's more on the high 50s to 59 to 61 on average. You won't get the same image quality as when you play the first Crysis games and Doom. So I'm going to show you my settings, so here they are. So it took me quite a while, maybe an hour, 40 minutes, just so I can determine the correct balance between quality and performance. I've got the sniffles, sorry about this. So this has been a very, very hard day for me because I wasn't expecting it. I've only got a 10-hour trial because I can't afford the video game right now. And so yeah, this is just from Origin Access. So as you can see, we've got several settings set to low, and even ambient occlusion is disabled. And even then, this game doesn't have the same visual fidelity as Crysis and Doom. Those look better, play better, and offer you a more stable 60 frames per second than this one. So I don't know what happened there with Bioware. Excuse me, I didn't show you my video output settings, so here you go. I've got a generic PNP monitor, 1600 by 900. That's a monitor bottleneck, sorry about that. I'm going to get one within the year. That's a full 1080p. So let's go back. And then yeah, I've been playing this game for maybe 30 minutes or so, just so I could gauge whether the settings I have picked can offer us smooth gameplay. But it's a no-go, so I had to compromise. But anyway, we'll start a new game. So because I've already wasted a lot of my time struggling with this game's controls, we're going to have to start with a quick start with the default Scott Ryder. He doesn't look as bad as the female characters, so yep, it's not as bad as what the reviews tell you. But you'll see in the game that there are characters that have very spotty facial animations, to the point that it breaks the atmosphere. So I'm really not buying this game until they patch out the awkward and surreal facial animations. Your scanner allows you to view detailed information on nearby objects and life forms. Okay, thanks for the tip. Jesus, where did I get this cold? So sorry about the sniffles. Oh man. So this day has been a series of unfortunate events. Shadowplay ceased working a few hours ago, so I'm not really in the best of moods right now. I'm a hardcore Mass Effect fan. I finished
every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity.
Strike one.
Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
In the year 2085, humanity lives in the golden era of interstellar travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science and technology ahead by thousands of years. While many now enjoy the newfound freedom and challenges of exploration in the Milky Way, others look to even more distant stars. For the 100,000 adventurers embarking on this one-way voyage, the future begins in... Nice. Awesome. It's just so bad that the eyelids of the character behave strangely. Like, they're just so, I don't know, wide open. Badly phrased. Sorry about that. English is not my first language, as you can tell by my accent. So I'm going to play this game and not think that this is a Mass Effect one, because from what I've seen in the first run through of the game, first few minutes that I tested this one, it doesn't really pass muster. The awkward faces just breaks the atmosphere. I'm not nitpicking. I mean, I am, but come on guys, this is 2017. This is a $60 video game. Sorry about the dogs. They're acting up again. And the game hanged. So like I've said, today has been a series of unfortunate events. The game, for the first time since I tested it, crashed. Right on the minute that I decided to go on ahead with the recording. Jesus. Okay, those are supposed to be the life pods, right? And the hilarity starts.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Scott, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
So it's not as polished as Doom, but the frame rates are abysmal.
The selection process
G-damn.
on the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
In certain cutscenes, the frame
Scott
rates
Ryder,
dip
let's get
to
you checked out.
the mid-30s.
Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Okay, let's be... So they removed the Renegade and the Paragon system, and now we have tone choices. So tone choices help define what's wrong with me. Tone choices help define Ryder's personality: emotional, logical, casual, and professional. So in the first 3 games, I opted for full Renegade and full Paragon in the 2 times that I finished the game. So I finished it first as a Paragon, and then I finished it a second time as a Renegade. But this time around, just for the lulz, we're not going to go strictly just one way. We're not going to go all emotional or 100% logical or all casual. We're just going to have to roll with whatever is whatever we deem best for this situation. So we just woke up and maybe people are so tense right now, so let's just go with casual.
I hope not.
Just
I
to break
signed up
the
for a
ice.
little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant.
That's creepy, man.
Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
My implants? We have an implant.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling, otherwise?
Excited. Even though the game is not up to
I'm
par.
ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Oh my god. that
Caffeine
face.
always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Frame rate dip right there. Kind of Pascal powered PC. This cutscene though is awesome. I like the colors.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering.
Use mouse to look around. Do that.
Gravity cryobase offline.
Careful of the syringe.
I'm almost inside. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
Same surname, so it's his sister. Okay,
What's
use
wrong?
it's still a standard
I don't know.
WSAD.
How'd you
Thank
get
God. Don't fix what ain't broke. Let's go around, converse with the other crew members.
Seen something trip the generators. Like what? Good to see you, Ryder. Morning, Ryder.
So not all can be conversed with.
I don't know. Gravity tell you.
Did the world just enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
So how do you pronounce it anyway? I just watched a Star Trek episode and they pronounce it as stasis. Attention Hyperion personnel, after a 600-year voyage, the good news is we are exactly where we're supposed to be. We have arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda galaxy, year 2819. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately. Give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of an unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. So that was what hit us. And it's not good. Can we go here? This place is huge. I know we're supposed to go there, but let's explore for a bit.
Wow, that was...
We're going to end it in the 15-minute mark. And then we'll continue with part 2. So hopefully you'll stick with me, guys. And hopefully the game won't go medieval on us. It has already crashed once, so I'm hoping it won't do that again. It crashed while a cutscene was rolling. To boot.
Scott,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
Her vitals was strong. What was that? Like the voice actress, I don't know, hanged for a minute, like my PC.
When can she wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam,
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
to be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while, then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Okay, let's go, Cora. But first, let's talk to Miss Hayes here.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
Your face isn't. The character's eyes are just so weird. You really can't take this game seriously so long as there is that. I hope you'll forgive my nitpicking, but it really does break the immersion for me. I just finished Witcher 1 and 2, and those games are older than this one, and Jesus.
What's wrong?
I don't know what happened. Okay, so here goes the scanner tutorial.
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power loader, it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
Okay, so these
try to
people
get
are
readings on the
frantic,
second
and
conduit.
she's sitting there like...
Get on this one. I'll override the safeties.
Okay, she heard me.
Got it.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Okay.
Found it! Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Okay, there's the objective.
There! It's reset!
That should do it. You're out in the turret now.
So that's it. We can talk with these two.
Thank God. That
Nope.
could have been the end of everyone.
What about the others over there?
Good job, Ryder.
No problems.
Now we can get to the tram. That was close.
okay?
Barely in Andromeda, and we're already scrambling.
Okay, we have automated logs. So these are boring stuff. We won't read them.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way. Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Why don't you do it? There you go. I even had to sacrifice an anti-aliasing. So we're with FXAA. And plot
Helm
twist.
control, report!
Oh, cutscene.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our
Those
position?
faces.
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor
This
array.
dude looks okay.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
What's wrong with Gora's face? It looks like she's smiling. The conversation is so serious and she has a half smile on her face. Jeepers, guys.
She is the captain.
What
I
happened
think
there,
she was the
Bioware?
final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
I'm starting to hate her. Just because of her expressions.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been
Things
600
can
years.
change.
Sam.
The lips. What's wrong with your lips?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
If the AI had lips, I'm pretty sure.
We're maroon. 20,000 souls adrift at sea.
It would look this.
When
It
the
would
power
look like
runs
the other
out,
characters too.
stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we are already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Korra is like
Harper,
Commander
the rest of the
Riker
team
in
should be awake by
Star
now.
Trek Next
Have to spin up 2
Generation.
shuttles.
Always smiling.
Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't
Okay,
wait to get
Vince.
started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some.
So she's that other character with a
Right.
very weird
You'll
face
want to get your helmet.
that
And maybe
reviewers
stop
were
at the Good Luck Rock before
ranting
we
and
go.
railing about.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
So the writers here are big shots. Okay, so we do have some clouds in the ship, but I think we've hit our 15-minute mark, so I'm going to end part 1 and then we'll continue on with part 2. So this has been Retroburn and you've just seen part 1 of our Let's Play Andromeda, and if you like this video guys, please like and subscribe. We'd go a long way to support this series. I'll see you in the next one. Stay frosty.